Alright guys, so we've got the project up here. So, like I said guys, we're developing this zombie game by myself. Um, so I've seen a lot, you've all seen these development vlogs online and people burn out or the person's not quite good enough to make the game they promise, all of that. And to be honest, I've seen some games where people have started development and just stopped. And it's because they don't have a plan of attack with these type of games, because you come in, these games can be vast. When I started this game, I had a plan. I was like, it's going to be this size, this many weapons initially, this mechanics, and I'm going to focus on this. Because if I didn't do that, this game could be massive. I could just keep going, and like I'll never finish the game. There'd be too much to make. So I've simplified, and we've got it down to this simple version of the extraction shooters everyone's looking for. You know what I mean? So right now, let's click survive, see what happens. Doesn't seem to want to load right now. So essentially guys, we've explained everything in the last video about weapons are randomly spawning, your characters randomly spawning. There isn't really a world right now, so everything just spawns here. We've got these weapons and stuff. Hang on guys, I'm just going to mute. Will that affect it? I need to go get my headphones guys, I'll be right back because the audio is going to glitch. So basically my son's been using my headset in his room. So yeah, while we're here as well guys, I'm going to turn down in advance some of these weapons, because the shotgun especially, the audio is not very good. It's mashing up my ears every time I play the game, so I'll turn this down to a bit lower than the rest, because there's a bunch of sound effects firing off at the same time with shotgun. I need to find better sound effect, but it is what it is. So right now guys, everything randomly spawns in. You can pick up weapons. The other day, basically since you guys saw last, I custom made these in Blender. I will show you the actual things, but they're essentially just a bunch of magazines, shotgun shells, sub shells, shotgun shells, sub machine gun magazine, and pistol magazine. It was quite a simple implementation. I literally just I'll get it up now. So this is all it was. It's literally just a little Blender edit. Nothing special. There's no special textures. There's not even any blended stuff on here. I essentially just made a bullet and then made a magazine and then made 3 different versions of them. In the beginning there was more than one. Like we had a bundle of these things, but you know, this is the original one I made. So this was how it looked originally, but basically I decided to change it because you're only going to be picking up really one magazine at a time, and picking up bundles of magazines basically opened me up for more work. Essentially I was like, if you have bundles of magazines, that means you have to stack individual magazines, and then when you know what I mean, I was like, no, one magazine, and you can pick one magazine up at a time in this early version of the game, and we're going to keep all those options limited because it's just gonna make more work down the road. So we made a bunch of them, put them in the game. So we've got that. They're not actually working yet in terms of, you can't run out of submachine gun ammo and then like reload with this ammo yet, but we're not far away from that. It's just background setup's been done. Okay, so we're currently implementing this inventory system in the top left guys. It's real basic, but this game's going to be basic. Okay, so initially my inventory is just going to be a list, and I'm like, the moment I can figure out how to make this list interactable in terms of like, you can click like the pistols, drag it and drop a pistol. Once I've got that, essentially I can configure this inventory however I want. So early days, I'm only an intermediate game developer, so there's still a lot for me to learn. and a lot for me to like narrow in on, you know what I mean? So I haven't narrowed in on anything yet. I'm kind of scratching the surface on stuff. So we've got that, and then lastly, guys, we've added these physical materials. So you can see there where I'm shooting the wall, we're getting concrete effects. God's honest truth, I'm really proud of, guys. It was really easy to do as well. It weren't even complicated. The amount of people I've heard going on about physical materials, like it's something advanced. It's not. It's just that if you can do an interface, you can do physical material, same thing. So when you shoot this door, sorry guys, indigestion or something. This door is actually wood. So I'm shooting it now, you can see the wood coming off. So concrete, wood, and we ran out of bullets. Now we have got ceramic and metal, but I haven't set up a proper example area yet. I'm gonna do like different walls made of different materials so it can be tested, and do like some proper testing. So this shotgun, this one hits the floor by accident, because it has bullet spread. The rest of the weapons don't have that. I'm gonna shoot it in the distance and you'll see it hit the floor. Oh fuck. I also forgot, guys. I was recording this before, and during my setup of everything, I think I've broken the shotgun. So the shotgun might not shoot right now. Yeah, it's shooting, but there's no line trace or anything, so whatever. So the shotgun's not working, you get me? So right now, guys, just a bunch of guns in this game. You can sprint, there's still some sound effects work that needs doing, there's still some glitch work that needs doing on all this stuff that I've implemented the last couple of days. There's a glitch where, like, I think if I pick this up, drop it, oh no, it's not glitching now. Yeah, there, see, I just picked that gun up and then now it's fucking legged it, but it's here. And I dropped the gun and now it's like not a gun anymore, it's fucking more bullets. So that's something I need to fix. But all these things are just like growing pains which come when you implement a new change. It's not a problem, you get me? We can fix it. Right now we still have storage in the game, guys, so you'll be able to, if I could, pick up a weapon, and once you picked up a weapon you can basically have access to more storage by getting that rucksack. It's half implemented right now, so it kind of works, kind of doesn't work. The reason all this is half built is because I'm leaving a lot of it half built because there's still an issue with the weapon system I'm yet to figure out, and it's just down to lack of game developer knowledge, you get me? So it's going to come in time. So fucking drop all this shit. So the weapons are coming on, guys. I've got to implement the reloads with this. Then once that's done, we've got to make sure everything's being counted correct in the inventory. And once that's done, at least that's secure, and then we can start looking at other things. These physical materials is exciting as well, guys. And this is going to be a big part of the game, which I didn't think I would end up doing, but it makes sense. It's 2025. You've got to have a little bit of realism. So that I'm excited for, because we'll be able to do it when it hits glass, spray glass, and all that type of stuff. We could probably do this same sort of thing. So when you hit a zombie, like, it's gonna happen anyway, there'll be blood spatter after zombie, but mixing a decal that hits the floor with a hit reaction, and when you shoot the zombie it's gonna like do some sort of blood spray smoke effect, like off PUBG when you nail someone from a distance. That would be epic. So there's a lot of things that we need to implement in, guys. And this zombie's trying to attack me or something, I think. That's why he's I'm getting those print screens down the side. So basically, guys, that's all I wanted to show. I'll try to keep this video short because it is unedited and stuff. Like, I don't want to go on for 40 minutes. So basically, we're working on this game, guys. Ammo's about to be implemented. Physical materials is half implemented. So hopefully next time I bring you guys into the game, what day is it today? Wednesday. That'll probably be Friday. The next time I bring you guys into the game, those physical materials will be working, the ammo will be working, the weapons will be a lot more consistent, and I'm going to start I'm not quite sure what I'm going to start, to be honest, but I'm going to start, like, the world will look a bit different because I'm going to start building things out a bit now, because it's slowly getting there. But it's not easy, guys. I'm trying to break a game like this down into steps. It's not as easy as you would think. But every time you add something new, you just have to think, because things can basically, like, if you implement something without thought, you can end up opening like a whole new section of development for yourself, like with those magazine bundles. If I'd have had it so you had those magazine bundles, then can you get different size magazine bundles? How much is in the magazine bundles? And then how many magazines goes in the magazine bundle? Or like the little pile of magazines, and when I drop the magazines, do I drop one magazine at a time? And then, you know? So it's like, you gotta prevent scope creep. And I got my cup of tea here, it's going cold. So that's what I'm trying to do, guys. My initial idea is a top-down zombie simplified extraction shooter with 3 weapons, 3 types of everything. I'm limiting myself to this 3 tier thing, which for the most part I'm sticking to. We've got 3 weapons in the game. There'll be 3 melee weapons. There'll be 3 of everything. And then once that's all laid out and built, I'm just like, need to pull my headset out. Once that all is laid out and built, then we can expand from there. Hopefully I'll get to that point with your guys' help. I appreciate anyone who's rolled through. Hit me up with any ideas down in the comments. I've got some sick ideas for the future, you know. When this game starts, there's some cool little... I can't wait till it's a game, because there's some perks and stuff I want to put in here which are going to make it completely different to anything else that is out on the market, honestly. Yeah, it'll be small, compact IO, but it's going to be fun, realistic, and filled with little things that give you an experience other games don't give you. So that's it, guys. That's it for today's video. So subscribe, like, check out my Twitter, check out my Patreon. Feel free to support me on there if you want. I've got 0 supporters right now, but one day maybe there'll be 1 person on there. So I appreciate everyone who's stay tuned for this long. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video, probably on Friday. Right, see you in a bit, because I got more game development to do, and I got work tomorrow and a bunch of job interviews and shit, so it's crazy.